Hello and welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. I am Mitchell, your Intuitive Messenger, and your energy forecast for today, Sunday, July 28th, 2013. And I thank you for taking time to watch this video and listen to it. I want you to know that the intention that scrolls by beforehand is for you and it's for me. And I set that intention. I set the intention with all those on the other side that work with me in my vibration that I have the ability to rise up to. The intention that I set is that anyone who hears my voice, sees my image, sees my name, any contact with me in any way, shape, or form, that energy from above will flow through that contact to you, and you can receive that healing, that guidance, that confirmation. You will receive the high resonation, operation, and vibration in divine love. Nothing I do, just like a wire letting electricity go through or a pipe allowing water to go through. That's my goal, is to allow all that energy to come through to you. That's how I stay grounded and protected, and that's also how none of the energy that is expended to you or to anybody that I do work with is from me personally. My energy is not the purest and most divine because I'm still in the human body. Plus, I don't want to be drained and exhausted. That's part of what I feel like a lot of what I say with love and respect. A lot of the old time psychics dealt with a lot. They used their energy many times. Not right or wrong, but it took its toll. I mean, Edgar Cayce, whether he did it right or wrong or whatever, however he did it, every time I read, it took a toll on his body, his life. And maybe he was just a workaholic, and that's something that he had to deal with in his lifetime. So real quick, today is the 28th, and that boils down to number 10, because 2 plus 8 is 10. In my tarot deck, that is the wheel card. Oftentimes, that's kind of halfway through a journey. It's sometimes being a little bit stuck or just on the wheel going round and round and round. But you accompany that or boil that down to a number 1, which is a magician card, which is often about having all that you need inside of you. So there's a recipe for today building. Also, if you add all the numbers up, 7, 28, 20, 13, you're going to get the number 23, which is a 5, which is the faith card, about growing, developing your faith, your spirituality, some of the master challenges that you have in your life. So adding all that up, it's a very interesting day with the wheel, magician, and faith card. And last night, as I was going to bed and I was thinking about the numbers for the next day, and yes, I do that. I add numbers up, divide them all. I have all my life. A digital clock by my bed is almost torture sometimes because I just sit there and add and multiply and divide and figure the numbers out. So this was even before I physically started studying metaphysics and stuff. So all my life I've been fascinated with numbers. But the image I kept getting was of a slingshot, but more of a planetary one, or how like NASA will utilize the gravitational pull of a planet to put a satellite or a spaceship around a planet and then off into the atmosphere. It's almost like the true sling, not like a slingshot you pull back, but a sling that you sling, like they depict in the Bible of David and Goliath. So today is a pretty powerful day in my feeling and the numbers and what Spirit's telling me. And I think it's all about your spirituality, your faith, your growth. So it's like, take advantage of the slingshot that is available to you today. The trajectory is powerful and beautiful. I'm going to do 3 cards to get a little more clarity on that. But just a very powerful day. And yes, it is 3-card Sunday. So I thank you for those of you who are sending in questions about your intuitive development. Got some more questions about tingling, third eye feelings, and soulmate contracts and stuff like that. I didn't want to do one today because I have 3 cards and I know that's going to take a little bit longer. And I really like to keep these videos like 6 to 8 minutes, and lately they've been longer than that. So your 3 cards for today are going to be, first one is going to be 6 of Cups. And the second one will be the Sun card, very nice. And third one will be 5 of Cups. So very interesting cards for today. So I will bring in that 6 of Cups. First of all, number 6, very feminine, receptive, and cups are emotional. So this is a very feminine and receptive kind of a feeling with this card. Oftentimes this card will be about reminiscing things of the past, childhood memories. Sometimes it can mean you're stuck in the past. Sometimes it means you are moving out of the past. That's where I let my intuition guide me. The toolbox has many tools. It's just sometimes you might use this end of the wrench, and the other times you might use the opposite end of the wrench. Open end versus closed end. If you tell people I know the difference in that, I will not speak to you anymore. I grew up in a family business. Now, so hold that card, and then let me bring in the Sun card. So the Sun card is often about births, brand new beginnings, the light of day coming up, the dawn, just very beautiful, very healing. It's still very kind of grounding since we're down below the heart chakra with the yellow and the solar plexus. But it's oftentimes not feeling babies, but sometimes it can be about babies, because in the original, in the Rider-Waite deck, it's a child on a horse, and that almost always would mean babies in definitions that I would see in books. Hold that thought. So moving on to the next card, the Five of Cups. Just look at this picture. I mean, you don't have to be psychic to figure out what's going on here. But let me go through it. 5 is one of the most shifting, changing, moving, unstable numbers, meaning not stable. Not unstable emotionally. Everybody always thinks unstable emotionally. A river is unstable. It goes and goes and goes. It's not stable. It's not still. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. And we are here, cups again, emotional. There's a woman on the card. So the cards that we have today, very, very feminine. And forgive me if I'm looking back real quick, because I forgot what the Sun card was. It's number 19, and that is also 9, 10. So it's a 1. We got lots of 1s and beginnings and stuff. That's a masculine card. So let's put all 3 of these cards together, and basically this is how you would tell the story, and I'm just going to go with it, improvise it right out. It's time to stop living in the past, 6 of Cups, and create something brand new and emotional to bring you out of this funk that you're in, 5 of Cups. So because of living in the past, there's this potential of staying kind of stuck, emotionally distraught. And actually, I'm being told, this is where I'm being told, because this is the potential for many of you right now, because the 6 of Cups was the first card, the Sun, and then the 5 of Cups, it's like we're going backwards. We're not growing, we're not moving forward. So I'm hearing this is the day with this slingshot. Utilize it to power you over the hump. It's almost like I've never had to go through any kind of withdrawals. I haven't had alcohol in over 21 years. Didn't do the detox, didn't do AA, but could have, and I consider myself in the likes of that group of people. But this is almost like the detox. It's like you need the slingshot to get you over this hump, to get you out of this, so it's not quite so painful. It's almost like ending a relationship and just packing your bags and running as far as you can away, so there's no possibility to fall back into that mode. Now I'm hearing that you need to learn and grow from this experience, because it's easy to fall back into grooves. You might just put a different name to the relationship. But definitely use the slingshot energy that can power you past and beyond living in the old patterns and the old ways that bring up old emotions over and over and over again. So I will say this, the message that I got was more from above than on the cards. They utilize the cards to send it out, and that's just a great teaching moment for you, because sometimes the cards are just focal points for me to send a message out. Sometimes the cards are absolutely 100% the message, and I love when that happens, because I know them so well that it's easy to tell the story. But I personally had to dig into these 3 cards a little bit more today, using my connection up rather than just looking straight ahead at them. So all that being said, I thank you for watching, subscribing, posting, retweeting. If you like this video, share it on your Facebook page. You don't have to. I understand sometimes you don't want people to know you're listening to a psychic. Believe me, I get it. But I truly appreciate that. You can become a fan on my Facebook page. Tonight, 8 p.m., Cosmic Caffeine. We're going to have some cool surprises tonight. I'm not just saying that to get you to listen. There's going to be something very cool. So keep an eye on our Facebook pages today. Mine, Jamie, Evan, Brenda, Sandy, and Daniel, to see what that surprise is. I think we'll be able to let you know before the show goes live. Also, Wednesday night, my show, Daniel Hill will be my very first guest. It's going to go to 90 minutes. Very excited about that. And a week from Tuesday, on August 6th, I will do online class, the virtual lab class, Developing Your Intuition, and just talking about the different clairs, the clairvoyant, clairsentience, clairgustience, and just how to develop it. We'll do little tests and practice sessions for you to tap in to your intuition. So it should be a lot of fun. I thank you, thank you, thank you. If you love learning the cards like I do, on my website, IntuitMessenger.org, under Virtual Lab, you can see a class that I already pre-recorded that we had some live guests in that you can purchase that for 20 bucks and listen to it. It's almost 90 minutes. And if you have any questions, let me know. I will talk to you later. I will say to you, namaste. Have